Fala pessoal, beleza? André do Rysen aqui. Hoje deu trampo, hein? Nossa, faz tempo que eu não faço stream de jogo. Tava tudo desconfigurado aqui. Mas aparentemente agora tá tudo normal. Bora jogar um Metal Gear 2 aqui. Jogando a versão da GOG. Caralho, velho, agora nem o controle tá pegando. Não, meu game aqui direto. Nossa, cara. Eu devia ter ligado o jogo antes de antes de começar a stream. Ok. Cadê os controles? Não tem? Não tem, então parece mesmo. Tanker Implant. Normal. Type 2. Vamos lá. Por muito tempo esse foi um dos Metal Gear que eu mais gostei.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Eu lembro de eu jogando isso aqui a primeira vez no Play 2, cara. Época boa. Pra mim isso aí era real, tipo filme. E o legal é que esse jogo é a sequência assim, mais próxima ali do Metal Gear 1, do Play 1. É o Solid Snake. Tudo seguindo aquele primeiro jogo original ali no Play 1. Pra muitos foi o primeiro, né? Pra mim, pelo menos, foi. E tirando o gráfico, né? Que as texturas ainda... Você vê que elas são mais antigas, né? Tem muita coisa aí que... Iluminação, esses efeitos da chuva, assim, né? Você vê que é... antigo. Mesmo assim, a movimentação, os detalhes do jogo ainda impressiona pela época que ele é.
Our boy, he's right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
O Ocelote. Personagem clássico da franquia. Agora vai ter meia hora de...
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this.
aquilo que ele tava meio transparente era
Privacy guarantee.
era uma camuflagem ali que ele eletrônica ali high-tech, deixava ele meio transparente, mas estragou ali a hora que ele
Chattering nanny.
desceu no navio. Por isso que a gente não consegue usar mais isso durante o jogo.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
Eles estão com uma informação ali que tem um Metal Gear que é para combater outros Metal Gears. É um Metal Gear anfíbio, ou seja, ele pode ir tanto em terra quanto operar em terra e na água, né, no mar.
Capabilities, deployment method, we don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake? Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What? Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. Ka-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the Ka-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Ah, mas eu fui muito burro agora, hein? Caraca, velho. Os comandos. Como é que eu vou trocar isso? O Start que tá em primeira pessoa, o Y tá tirando. Meu Deus. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho um rato aqui pra comer. Não. Ih, o cara me viu, cara. Ah, não consegui tirar.
Send reinforcements.
Vai ter que ter tudo voltas aqui, cara. Não tô conseguindo tirar no jogo. Pera aí. O L3 tá chamando coisinha aqui. Não, tem que ter algum esquema pra bindar aqui as coisas. Pera aí. Por isso que até aqui no menu eu não consigo mexer direito. Ah, não vai dar não, tá? Pra jogar. Pra jogar assim eu vou ficar passando raiva. Deixa eu ver se o 1 tá assim também. Eu não sei nem como é que eu desligo isso aqui. Eu vou desligar assim mesmo. Vou ver se o 1 tá assim também. Tem que ver se entrou aqui ou não. Olha, que o 1 tem opção de controle. Ah, tá funcionando. Tô mexendo em alguma coisa aqui.
jogar com você?
Pode?
Mas é de terror?
Não, não é de terror.
De amo?
Não, não é de criança também.
Ah, qual que é?
Esse é o do Metal Gear. Sabe aqueles jogos que eu tenho lá na estante?
Aquele...
I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Eu ouvi uma outra.
Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the
Esse
situation?
é um jogo?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button.
Nossa, coloca o jogo de pai.
No
Jogo
one
de
but
quê?
you will be able
De
to hear.
pai.
Got it.
De pai?
Okay,
É.
I'm ready to go.
Começou o jogo.
Coloca o jogo direto, lac, repeat.
É isso. Ah, esse aqui aparentemente tá com os comandos
E
certinho.
pet. No menu.
Não fica mexendo aí não, filho.
Tá bom.
Nossa, acabei de pedir pra não ficar mexendo aí.
Eu tava vendo. Mãe, filha dela.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You better hide somewhere.
Nossa, tem jeito aqui.
Olha, eu queria te mostrar a empilha dela.
Tá lá perto da empilhadeira, viu, filho? Essa hora.
Como a gente precisa...
Missão cumprida.
Mas é a empilha dela.
A empilhadeira fica lá, a empilhadeira não é nossa.
É que o carro descia.
Só dá pra dirigir empilhadeira, filho, no outro jogo. Nosso jogo de trator, não sei o que lá.
É agora. That's question.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
É agora, pai.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
Vou apertar aqui pra acelerar o...
Esse é um helicóptero.
Indeed.
Dá pra dirigir o helicóptero?
What's a Russian
Esse jogo não dá pra
gunship doing here?
I have no idea. But it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 8.
The bright thought... Snake, you'll...
Pai, posso ir
If you
sozinho?
want to get in, there's the front door.
Assim, tchau, pessoal. É isso aí. Deu pra jogar o outro Metal Gear? Fala tchau.
Tchau.